enjoying it right now. Welcome to It Came Out the Refrigerator. I'm your narrator, Wicked 314. Continuing with our Because I Thought It Was Funny series. Today, I'm going to be the bad guy. Yep, I said it. So, I went back and read the original story of Beauty and the Beast. And I compared it to the Disney version, which most of you've seen, which is the movie with Beauty and the Beast and Gaston and the little characters like the teacup and everybody flying around the house. And then there was the TV version with, them living in a sewer. And every version, really the only difference is mainly how he ended up becoming the beast. In the first one, he ends up becoming a beast because his mother is going to war with another kingdom, and she sends him away, and he's in the care of a fairy to be protected, and the fairy falls in love with him, and because he don't want to be with the fairy, she changes him into the beast until he can find true love. And then the others, it's just like he gets transformed, and the way the spell is broken in the first one is he has to find somebody to love him, and that person has to care about him, but it doesn't require the rose. And the second one and the third one, the rose is used as a device to say that when the petals fall off, as the petals are falling off, he's running out of time, and if he runs out of time, then he'll die and whatever. It's not what I find hilarious. This is the part where I find hilarious, because in both stories, Belle is the youngest daughter. This is a theme through a lot of the grim tales that the youngest daughter is placed out there for whatever reason. In the original story, her father loses all his money, and on a way to make more money, I'll link to the original story in the description. He's on his way back. He kind of gets lost, and when he gets lost, he runs into the beast castle, and the beast, being generous and kind to him, leaves a bunch of food for him. But because he's only his youngest, most beautiful daughter, didn't want any presents or things like that, all she asked for was a rose, and the father takes the rose to bring to his daughter, which is the only thing the beast truly prized. And that's what set off the whole events in motion. Even in the other story where either the father was hunting in the beast forest and took a deer that he wasn't supposed to, or the father, took some possessions or traded money, whatever. In every story, he ends up sending his daughter, who volunteers to go to replace her father. This story is just outlandishly stupid. I get what the whole meaning is supposed to be about, right? Looking for the love in a person's heart instead of looking at a person's face. And it's supposed to be about, character and what kind of person you are and things of that nature. And all that sounds good on the surface. But I find it kind of false advertising, as you will, that in every story, Beast is rich. In every story, he has a castle. In every story, he has magic. In every story, except for the fact that he's a monster, he's pretty amazing. So, it's hard for me to do this, man. It's like I'm trying to go with this story, but I'm like, come on, y'all. I know. This is just my opinion, and it's just my take on it. And even if you go with the Disney version, which is even worse, right? Gascon is not the kind of dude you want to be married to. You know, you had to pick between Gascon and the Beast. I mean, come on. I could live in a castle with magical instruments, things serving me beautiful food, whatever. I could marry a dude who pretty much is kind of creepy and he talks to every girl in town. What are my options here? So I just, it's been a beautiful morning. It's a rainstorm coming, so I want anybody in my area to please batten down and please be safe. If you're out there and you can experience storms, please stay safe and be well. Today's snack, went and got some crispy chicken, and I didn't show the sauce, but the sauce is a mango habanero sauce, so it's actually quite delicious. Um, it was actually pretty good, so I enjoyed it. I just want to say that it's wild that when you go back and actually read some of the Mother Goose and Grimm tales or some of the fairy tales that are created, and how they were created, it's wild what the original story was compared to how it got changed compared to what Hollywood did or what Disney did to it. So just remember, it is a fairy tale. It's what people used to read to their kids at night to get them to sleep. People did used to read back in the day. And it's everybody's opinion on what should or should not happen. I just think it's a little goofy that in every story, the beast is rich. Anyway, always be safe, always be blessed, and remember, all are welcome here. Thank you.